I guess more and more people are keep your network on because once you exit, you won't be able to join back. And so the first and foremost step which we look to analyze that, which area we should trade on is analyzing the indices, that is Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay. Then what you can do is once you go on to a second step comes on to moneycontrol.com. I'm making your task easy, although I have all those softwares. So I'm using all those tools which are available to you all guys. So this is moneycontrol.com app. You can go on to markets. You can click on to FNO segment. So this is FNO segment. Why I'm saying FNO? Because our traders are more focused on options and futures. So I've taken that. So these are all scripts which carry, larger liquidity and participation in indices. So we are taking that. Since we have analyzed the Nifty open interest. Okay, so second area of selection is news on FNO stocks. Okay. So I have all those news which have floated on 25th January. So we have 3-day holiday. So I'll check from 25th to 26, 27, 28. We are opening on 29th. So all those news which will impact the stock to the positive or the negative tone, I will pick up those stocks. Okay. And then I will check charts according to the behavior of Nifty. If the Nifty is, range bound, okay, the stock will also behave range bound but in a distribution mode. If Nifty is negative, stock will immediately go negative. So you have to actually prepare your chart patterns accordingly. It's not that you straight away design a trend line and you expect that this is my target. So it's behavior of Nifty. So all the stocks which have some beta with all or some weightage with the Nifty, they will behave according to Nifty only. So the designing of chart structure is usually along the performance of indices. So you have to keep that in mind. So if the behavior of Bank Nifty is up, okay, so there are 10 stocks. If I take example, if there are 10 stocks, 9 stocks and 8 stocks are in bullish zone. The other two which are negative, they will be range bound if they are not moving up. So that doesn't mean that if the stock has negative news, you will be shorting the other two. So if the trend is up, stocks will be range bound and the negative news will be discounted. So in that case, you have to play a range bound activity. So the trade becomes the case becomes like this. If 8 stocks are up, Bank Nifty is up, the other two will fall on negative news and immediately they will recover because Bank Nifty is up. Okay, you make it a point every time this thing happen. So weightage is 80% on a stronger note. If Bank Nifty is range bound, okay, and it is trending down, then what you have to do is the first slide, the first short of negative news, you have to watch what volumes are coming, and then there is a rebound. And if there is a rebound of 50%, you short that 50%, then you will get gain. So these are all
Navikar,
different setups that you have to realize that how you have to trade. And if Bank
Bhaskar,
Nifty and Nifty is trending down, okay, it is negative, then you have to choose stocks which have already built the negative trend and may see a losing and may see a greater fall. So let's take example of. So I have that. I've chosen that stock. So if Bank Nifty will reverse from here, what you will do? So if Bank Nifty is trending down, so if it is trending down, so on a daily chart pattern, so you can see that we have formed a top hammer formation. It's a long leg doji too. So that shows that the rally may end soon, and there is a bit of room. We may go to 27,600, and on Nifty we may go to 11,292 300 odd levels. That may be, we cannot exactly calculate the top, but this is what I feel personally can happen. So 150 points rally from here in Bank Nifty, and some 100 points rally in Nifty is possible. But reversal is soon, because we are forming topping patterns here. We have one spinning top and one long leg doji here, which shows a reversal trend. So be with it. We have gaps to fulfill. So first gap here in a daily is 24,305. Okay, this can be filled if we break this long-term trend line, which is 26,273. Okay, so say suppose if Nifty starts trending down from this point, this is a long-term channel. So what kind of stocks which will do a negative performance, and the stocks which will break down? So all those stocks which are making a top, which are in a consolidation zone, which was in consolidation, now in distribution mode, will be a sell down. So let's take example of Federal Bank. So we all know that Federal Bank has not reported good numbers, and then the stock is trending down. Okay. So I'll show you the chart, the structures which actually cracks down.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. So this is the chart, just for the explanation. So you can see the number of times it is trying to break. Uh, this rally has started from 63 odd levels and made a high till 126. And till this time, the performance was pretty good. And on every quarter, we were rising. So every stock it's a reflection, and it is the rally is based on the performance of quarterly results. Okay, so every quarter has a spike. This quarter and this quarter has a spike, but this time you can see that we are not performing well. We went down. Somebody, all HNIs who know the results, they have already distributed it, but for the sake of the results are coming, the rally started. This was the morning star formation from 103 to 116, and this is where the retracement 50% again it is shorted. This was the area wherein it has formed an evening star formation, and I've asked all of you to exit this grip. And now, since Nifty, Bank Nifty is rolling back, and since there is the distribution, all HNIs have already distributed, and the performance has lagged, this stock may correct down. So how much it can correct, we can calculate very much. You can take retracements. So this was the peak level, and you may draw down to this area. You can extend it. I'm using Fibonacci. Okay, so you can see that we are standing at 61%, and next fall is zero point 0.5, and if it breaks, it is not actually, it will not stop before 95. Okay, so what is the low? The low of this flag pattern is, you can see the low is 100 rupees. You can see at this area. So low is 100 rupees 55 paisa, and today it has made a low of 100 rupees 75 paisa and closed at 101.15. So what if from Monday onwards we start correcting? So the moment it breaks 100 rupees 55 paisa and sustains for an hour, this stock will correct like anything. Okay. And the way, I mean, if we are looking some 1200 points correction, so I don't think that this
Hmm.
will stop even at
ये मत लियो
95.
बारिश
So
पे
our target area is around 87. Okay. So that means if we short at 100 rupees, we are exactly standing at 13% return on the stock. Okay. So all the oscillators are already overheated, but I think the way it is distributing, it will be a panic sell. Since the oscillators are overheated, overcorrected, okay, so there is a possibility that it will be a spiked sell down. So in that case, if these things oscillators are overheated, already selling at low, so we use options to trade in because we need a faster volatility. So the moment it breaks, we may buy option and we may get return in a day or two. So that's how I actually give you option buy sell call based on the parameters, based on Nifty, Bank Nifty rolling, based on the weaker and stronger areas of momentum. So momentum here is very much in place. This is the green area I have used for, wherein a lot of volume has increased and operators have already exited the script. So this may sell down. So the idea is to first of all check the heavy indices, as is Nifty, Bank Nifty. Then we may choose sector specific approach. You can check IT for and IT has performed well. So all those if results are out, you may start seeing some correction, some profit booking. You may check IT, metal. Metal have already performed well. There is another metal may be in a growth. I mean, we may see some short-term selling, but if you get an opportunity to buy all those metal, you can get in. All those Jindal and the likes of Tata Steel, they've already performed well. But uh, since we, believe, I mean, the way fund managers are projecting, there are more legs to go. Auto is one which can correct, and infra space is consolidating. We might see some correction. So, what you have to choose is you have to just check the chart pattern. Okay. So, let's take media also. Media has performed well. Reality may correct soon, and but it's a buying signal. So what you have to check is you have to actually check the chart. So pharma may actually break out. I was checking pharma. Pharma has underperformed, and once Nifty start correcting, pharma stocks may start rising. So you have to actually analyze overall movement, overall trend, that how these things are rolling actually. So you may see, so this is the pharma. Pharma indices went to 13, 14,000 at the peak and made a low of 8,000. Okay. So what it is exactly at the base made a lower, higher low. So, and then it is actually at breakout. So the moment Nifty start moving down, okay, and the Bank Nifty start moving down, we may see pharma stocks start, behaving well. So you may see likes of Dr. Reddy's already starting, Sun Pharma already starting. So start tracking all those pharma stocks which are at reversal. So see, if you have to make money now, you have to be with the sector. So keep changing, keep rolling the sectors to identify the best of lots, and then only you can make money. So it's not that every sector keeps on rising. So although we have seen Nifty and other sectors rising, we have seen a downfall in pharma. Okay, so it is something which is played in defense. When everything falls, pharma sector rises. Pharma and FMCG. So even FMCG for that matter is performing well. So you can check Nifty
Can I ask
FMCG.
you a question for Federal Bank?
So this has made a rounding cup, okay, at, but the volumes are drying. Although it has a squeeze, it has showing the first signs of reversal, but it is this sector is buy on dips. So this is the area where it may take some resistance. So overall, the idea is to actually judge the sector, and that sector who all are leaders, okay, who all are lagging behind in terms of performance. You have to check, and which I have already taught you on screener.com. Okay, you can always check there the performance of individual stocks. So all those stocks which are strong, you can actually play on them. So that's how we actually analyze stock to stock. Okay, so this is once you do a sectoral, check, you may actually go for individual stocks. So coming back to moneycontrol.com, news, all those stocks which are in news, F&O stocks, you can check the behavior. You have to make a note. So these are all F&O stats. You can check all those ITs are performing well. Adani Enterprises, it's almost double from a buy point. 120 is a buying purchase, 214. Our targets are pretty good in this. Okay. DHFL is range bound again. Dish TV is not a performer. Infibeam is IT and has not performed with the index, so it is lagging behind. So we can actually compare IT index with Infibeam chart. So you may see that this stock has not performed. So results are sometime in February, so probably 21st or 22nd. I have to check, but it could be a February performer. So keep an eye on it. We have good targets. I am expecting in this script. Okay. So this is why you have to check open interest. Okay. So from you have new series to come up. So all increase in open interest with increase in price. You understand that fundamental. So you have to take that into note. If price is increasing, open interest is increasing, the stock is bullish. The price is decreasing, open interest is increasing, the stock is bearish. So the price is increasing, open interest is decreasing. There is a short covering. So this you may get in Google. I mean, you can understand that chart how it behaves. So open interest breakup split is there. You can check. So all those lovers who want to who want to play on F&O and options. So this is something you have to really check. Okay, you have to study. You have to start working on Excel. Increase and decrease of open interest and sectoral performance. That is where you can actually bang on and you can see short-term benefits, and rest is something based upon news. So if I have to trade on intraday, I don't have to choose the stocks which are good or bad. I have to choose the stocks which are volatile. So I need all those stocks which are top gainers and top losers. Okay, because if we have heavy fall or heavy rise in stock, that means the stocks are volatile. And if stocks are volatile, they have to settle at some place at the down. If they're going down, I will start tracking all those stocks. So there should be some base wherein they will, get a support and show reversal. So I will buy all those stocks. If stocks are rising, and they're rising and again without any news or something, so I may see the first sign of reversal. So what you have to see is you have to check all those F&O stocks which are showing a reversal. So that doesn't mean that you have to check all those 240 300 stocks. You just check which sector has topped out, which sector is making a topping pattern and ready to correct. All those sectors, I mean, you once you go on to money control, so you will get a sector specific performance. So they will tell you, I mean, the data will tell you that all those companies which comes under a particular index has not performed well. So that means it has degrown from the past, so it may correct. So that is reflected on chart as well. You may see some reversal pattern at the top, and all those stocks which comes in under that banner, you take a list and just select the weak stock and short sell. That's how you make money. So you need to actually take a exercise on it. So how to do it? Just you just do a homework. At least make it a point. Just select one sector which you understand well, and keep tracking the sector. You buy at bottom, sell at top, and that is where you make money. Okay, you have to follow the. So that's all how I analyze the scripts. I check sectors, I check individual scripts as well. I check their performance if results are not good. So every gameplay, every player who is an FLO player and he who would like to invest, they have to check quarterly results, quarterly performance, and their growth. If there is no growth, stock will not perform. It will be range bound, at least if Nifty is moving up. And if Nifty moves down, the stocks will correct. So that's how you have to actually check and judge and select the script.